Hey there, it's the Machine of Nonsense, episode 191, and we're talking Star Wars. We're drafting Star Wars. I'm your host, Eric, joined as always by Kayla.
May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. We got the whole group here. Ryan, April 17th be with you.
Yeah, April 17th. I love when he turns on this podcast voice. We're just like talking, he just turns it on. I love it.
Dials it in.
I've been told I dial in the podcast voice.
You dial in, you lock in, and it's a joy.
Yeah, good stuff. Mike, April 17th be with you.
1-2 Blue Princes kneel before you, Eric.
Ooh, that's good.
That's good. It's good. It's good. April 17th be with you, Tomas.
Yeah.
Yep.
Insert Star Wars quote.
At least 420 is around the corner.
Hell yeah.
And last but certainly not least,
Jesus resurrected to get blitzed.
I wish, April 17th be with you as well, D.
And also with you, brother.
God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt.
I was thinking so we're drafting Star Wars, everyone, and it's in honor of Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. And I was looking up. I'm like, it had to come out on May the 4th, right? And I'm like, oh, why aren't we doing this episode on May the 4th? No, it didn't. It came out on May 19th. That was the premiere.
I'm gonna guess a holiday release.
So
May the 19th.
It went to the Cannes Film Festival back when Star Wars could go to film festivals, which is wild.
Well, rep theaters have been showing it and claiming it's the fucking anniversary. So
yeah. Well, almost. I mean, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Revenge of the Sith. Some people's favorite Star Wars. Most people's favorite of the prequels, at least. The second most successful Star Wars film, monetarily wise.
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens, yeah, is number one. Yeah, maybe with this re-release, if it does well.
For inflation.
I don't know if it's adjusted. Yeah, 20 years of inflation. At this. Well, now adjusted for inflation. I mean, it's $1 billion. Right?
Astronomical.
Yeah, it's
part of the deal.
70 Brazilian dollars.
Tariffs are going into space. You don't know.
50 million Republic credits.
So, Andor's coming back too.
Good enough, D.
So there's that, Star Wars.
Very excited.
Yeah, I was going to ask, before we start drafting, how's everyone in 2025, 20 years after Revenge of the Sith, how is everyone feeling about Star Wars? Kayla, we just watched Skeleton Crew not too long ago. How are you feeling about Star Wars right now?
Skeleton Crew, I will say, was like a nice palate cleanser. If I wanted to call it something, it was palate cleanser. It was kind of like there's no real characters that right?
I'm
like trying to think back.
Just not Ewan McGregor, but just Jude Law.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
character.
We know who Jude Law is, but like you don't know who Pirate Homeboy is.
I still don't know his name.
Star Wars.
Homeboy.
Right, I don't either. Spoiler, he didn't make the list.
Pirate Homeboy.
Pirate Homeboy is what a moniker.
I should say pirate. Nope, couldn't do it.
Nope. No, you shouldn't say it. You should not say it. How about
I'm
you?
try to do an English accent,
Oh, that was English. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We don't do accents on this pod. D, how are you feeling about Star Wars in 2025?
I feel like it is like mother country. It is
He's doing
stable. It's there, holds it to him. And we enjoy it when it is there. And when it's not there, we still enjoy it.
That's D's English accent as well.
That's a hell of an English accent.
Yeah, it's real good. It's real good. How about you, Tomas? You're a big Star Wars guy.
Sebulba's number one. Okay. I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I like the Nintendo 64 games.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
I always thought Star Wars was kind of just, it's meh. I'm probably gonna piss a lot of people off, but
I don't think you're alone.
No, you're
it's there.
not alone. Ryan, as someone who's owned a lot of really cool Star Wars toys, how are you feeling about Star Wars?
I will speak in Huttonese for this one. It's the only thing I remember from The New Hope. For some reason, I just remembered Jabba talking to, you remember like the special edition where they put Han in?
Oh, yeah.
And they walked him over his tail and shit. He says, Maki Chize, Han Mabugi, Anatilasa. He says, hey, Han, you used to be my favorite boy. Now look at you. You're pretty mid. So, not a direct translation, but,
It's pretty mid.
It's pretty mid.
no, realistic, I'm with Thomas. I'm pretty mad about Star Wars now. Yeah, it's I don't know. No,
There's a lot of it. I think hit middle with like all the Star Wars shit out there. I mean, it's not bad for as long as it's been out,
There's a lot of good, there's a lot of bad.
Right now, the best Star Wars stuff is the stuff that's not attached to the center core of Skywalker stuff.
I agree.
I want all this stuff. Like, if you mention Skywalker, I kind of get a little salty. But all the other stuff, I love the shorts that they had. Like, it was just a bunch of different Star Wars Visions.
Yeah.
Woo!
That was so much fun. Like, I love the world of Star Wars. I love the galaxy. I love the characters. It's so much fun. I love the games, the current games, the
Games do go on.
yeah, those are a lot of fun.
Star Wars
Lightsabers
Hunters.
are cool as
Am
fuck.
I right?
I gotta ask, who's picking Jolie Bindo?
Second round steal for me, I think. Yeah. Mike, as the ambassador of all things Andor.
Thank you.
Yes.
Andor.
Is Andor going to be good? Second season.
Oh yeah.
And does
He's
that
in there.
Why wouldn't it
matter
be?
to the rest of the Star Wars future?
No, this is going to be the one time that this is ever going to happen.
Diamond in the rough.
within this franchise.
Yeah.
I think they need to kind of turtle up, honestly. So hopefully they do that and come back with something really cool.
You don't do that.
I mean, I don't know. They're not releasing like 7 Marvel movies a year anymore.
That's true.
That's good.
Hit the brake pedal a little.
A little bit. They're yielding. They're letting DC in the lane. They're waving them in, which is nice of them. My relationship with Star Wars is kind of similar to Tomas's. Kind of growing up, I had family members who really loved Star Wars, so I was always be like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But the movies would come on TV, and stuff like that, and they'd just kind of be
A little bit sideways.
Sometimes they'd make
Slow?
you sideways,
yeah, like my activity. I think I hit something on my phone or my watch, and it made my phone like
that was
activity
so
app.
on brand.
He's probably
I tried to. I was trying to just kind of
just go
go
with
through
it.
that. I felt like I didn't really miss a step. Too bad, but that's all right. Anyway, yeah, growing up playing the N64 stuff a lot. Rogue Squadron, love Episode 1 Pod Racer, but the peak of the franchise for me was Force Awakens. Was really just kind of looking forward to that. Thought I had like, oh, this is gonna be my Star Wars.
It's
Damn
gonna
it.
be it, boys.
And I was in the camp of being really let down by Last Jedi, and I've never even seen Rise of the Skywalker or whatever that is. So
Oh, that's gonna sell it for you. You gotta check that one out. Yeah, that's the good
oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on a whim, and sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
No, just I with you. Last Jedi, I huge Mark Hamill fan, and is someone who's read like the Thrawn, series, and like really, because after the original OG trilogy, it's not until like after like Luke becomes a real badass, and like you get to see more of him in a way you didn't in the movies really depict him, and like I was so excited for this new take, and man, it's probably the most disappointed I've ever have been for a movie ever. I love seeing Mark Hamill on the screen, but man, I was just so, I wanted to cry. I was so upset. I was like, "Is this bad?" I was like,
The
my
Resident Evil
childhood,
5 of movies. Okay.
Yeah.
Just let me
Anyways,
know.
But
So, yeah.
that
Did we ever get a
throne scene,
lightsaber throw?
what'd you say?
In Masters of
any of these
Paracasti,
movies.
we do.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. In any of the movies, did we ever get a canonical lightsaber throw where somebody just fucking force wielded a lightsaber and
I
just
figure they would have
blasted
had that
people with it?
Rise of
I
Skywalker. or something.
definitely. Well, like
missed opportunity?
movies? Basically?
Snoke gets like a lightsaber pulled
Oh,
through
yeah,
him,
they
right?
pull it
That's kind of the same.
Straight through.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Nah.
Sort
I
of.
want to see
it's
somebody get
a wind up,
Lightsaber
bro.
pool, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Oh, it's like it's not chivalrous to turn your lightsaber off and then just stab a motherfucker." Like,
If anyone was gonna do it,
bullshit-ass
it was-
universe.
Kylo.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Tyler. What a guy. So we haven't mentioned what we are, what categories we're drafting. So we should probably do that. 6 categories today.
Wait, you didn't give us like your pulse on Star Wars.
I thought I did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No,
Didn't
no.
Oh wow. My pulse on Star Wars is I'm a mark for it. Like I give everything a shot. Some of it bounces right off. Like I was disappointed with like Ahsoka. I was disappointed with Book of Boba Fett. But like I dug Skeleton Crew and I dug Acolyte, even though the world didn't. So it's like it's like a 50. I hated Rise of Skywalker, but I loved
Bad Batch,
Force
so good.
Awakens, loved Bad Batch. Like, so it's like, it's got like a 60% success
Man.
rate right now with me,
Man.
and for whatever reason, that's enough, I guess, like I'm just a fucking
barely
Star
getting
Wars.
by.
Yeah, it's like, all right, you're passing. D's get degrees, I guess, and
Bro, I think late 30s, you've built up enough apathy in your life where it's just like, this is okay.
yeah, it's like I can still look at it critically. Like there's still some, like I said, I was disappointed in several of the things, but then like the video games, I've really liked the 2 Jedi video games like a lot. Like they were both probably like top 5 or 6 games the years they came out for me, so I'm excited for new Star Wars video games as they come out. So I'm still here. I'm still riding for old Lucas. I
And
guess.
that cattail is gnarly.
As someone who doesn't really care about the fiction, at all, Star Wars has just created some of the coolest things ever, like the best.
Yeah, the characters,
sci-fi
man.
stuff. That's the juice for me.
It is. It's just cool. Like, yeah, it's cool.
It is.
It's got cool stuff. I love seeing, we just got back from C2E2 and you see your Jedis and your lightsabers and all that and your little kid dressed up as General Grievous. Like, come on.
Pretty dope.
Man. I mean,
Where did he get those extra arms?
He didn't. He only had one set of arms, but he was doing his best with those one set.
Before, I guess this would segue back into the categories. Is what is Grievous? What is Grievous? Is he droid? Is the boy a droid?
He's a cyborg.
He's
an alien.
I'm saying he's
forget
like
the race,
half and
but yeah, he's an alien.
He's an alien.
He's an alien that just
He's an alien villain. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
looked
think
it
I
up
made a
as well
comment
because I
earlier.
need
A
to
lot
get.
An alien
lot of-
villain wild
A
card.
lot of these characters can fall into like
My seven hearts.
these categories.
Yeah. So that's a
He
good
does,
question.
vehicle himself around too.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Is
is
Grievous a
Anakin
vehicle?
good? Is Anakin bad? Is
I
he?
think he can fit in
Oh, he's all
several
that.
categories.
Is he a whiny little bitch?
Who's to
Is he?
say? Who's to say?
Anakin?
So great segue, Mike. Categories, right?
Are we allowing Jean-Claude Van Damme or 2D2?
That's if he's not pick 1-1,
So
then
upset right
we
now.
failed.
So upset.
So the
Why'd you have to say
categories
that name?
that we will be drafting are hero, villain, creature or alien, droid, not cyborg, droid, different.
They're not the droids you're looking for.
Vehicle, spaceship, means of, transport, and then wild card. Those
What
are
does
the
that mean?
6 categories.
What
Can
is
be
wild card?
literally anything, and extra points maybe for something off the wall. But it can just be another
Feels like.
hero, whatever else. But
Cool.
I don't know, if someone wants to be wild, be wild.
Get
And
nasty
Oh, yeah.
with it.
we need to pick a draft order. So we always snake. And for full disclosure,
Nick a snake.
I'm going to share my screen so that you guys don't think I'm, doing anything untoward here. So random.org is up on the screen, hitting randomize in 3, 2, 1.
One.
All right.
Hey,
Kayla
yes.
with pick number 1 in the draft.
Oh,
Number 2,
wow.
Ryan.
As it should be. As it should be.
3, possibly the statistically worst spot in the draft, me. 4, also
Always.
a bad place, Tomas. Mike
Hell
number
yeah.
5, and D on the turn. He'll get back-to-back picks as we snake around. So that's Kayla, that's Ryan, that's me, Tomas, Mike, and D. I should give me a second here as I unshare the screen and bring up what was that draft order again? It was Kayla first, right?
Ryan,
Kayla, Ryan,
Kayla, Ryan,
Eric, Thomas, myself, D.
Kayla, Ryan, Eric, Tomas, and Mike and D. There we
I'm playing
are.
blueprints. I'm ready.
Man, he's
Mine-
sharp, guys.
Mind is cracked.
Sharp. All right, let's share the screen again so everyone can see.
Oh,
Why not?
okay.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Do I have to close it and get back in it?
Probably.
came back.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it came back. Well, the
I
floating.
can't see it, but that's okay.
Well, I'll
Just pick me back
recap at the end of every round for
6
you guys. And Kayla, you have round 1, pick 1, all categories open. What do you got for the number 1 pick in the Star Wars draft?
Well, I am pretty excited because you had to Now I feel like I have to do this because you named drop something, and I'm afraid somebody's gonna take it.
Do it.
So I'm gonna take Grievous
Oh,
and Villain.
nice.
Wow.
Wow.
He's got a lot of arms.
Man. Did not think
I'm
that
scared.
would be.
Hey, I love a good reach when it's General Grievous, I think that's a great pick.
I love Grievous.
Grievous is great.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I would have guessed Kayla as a Grievous lover.
Stan.
Man.
I try to do his voice too sometimes, but I won't embarrass myself to the entire world. That's just a thing I do in my home.
I need to hear it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I figured villains would get off the board
no,
early. I figured there'd be a run on villains
There's so
early.
many.
Let's see. Ryan, you
All
get
right.
pick number
Right.
2 of round 1.
There's only one real answer
Do it.
on this. draft or calculated answer.
Mm.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Real okay, all right.
Grand Admiral Thrawn. Yeah.
Thrawn
You do you,
not
bro.
on.
My board is looking good.
So far, I'm okay.
I will say Grievous was on my board. Thrawn was not, but
See?
I like Thrawn.
I may get one of my first picks this go around.
All right. Grand Admiral.
Unless
Thrawn.
Eric
So
ruins it
many.
for
Like
me.
that's the other. Like
Yeah.
there are so many characters
This is
that you can
it's
pick from.
a stacked universe, man. There's so many people.
Thrawn played by Mads Mikkelsen's brother, right? Isn't that who they cast?
And also the
a bad
voice for Admiral Thrawn.
Lars, right? Lars Mikkelsen.
Lars Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Lars
Weird looking
Ulrich.
dude. Weird looking dude. I'm gonna take the safe pick, I guess. I'm gonna go my boy Darth Vader. You know, I didn't think he'd be here, but he was here. And I'm picking him as a
Low hanging fruit, bro.
look. It's the safe pick. It's the safe pick. You know, this does.
Vader's dope.
Yeah, Vader. I mean, Vader's. Who do you think of when you think of Star Wars? It's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
You know? Right?
Yeah.
Immediately.
Think of a few people.
All right.
My uncle
My
had
brain's
a
weird.
big toy. Like it was shaped like Vader's head, and it carried all the figures and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
toy boxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
I forgot.
I had that one as well.
I got a fucking Vader coffee mug. It holds
I mean,
pens
Love it.
on my desk.
I just want
R.I.P.
him to use
James Earl
like
Jones.
he's so powerful, but you don't see him do so much.
That Rogue One
That makes
scene
me
is all
sad.
you need. Just that one.
Finally,
30
I mean, it
seconds, you know?
took how many freaking years?
Whoa!
I'm with
Actually,
you,
hold
Caleb.
on. I have to defend Darth Vader, which is something I don't like doing. There's this little game
I
that came
will.
out before Rogue One. It's called The Force Unleashed, and
Oh my
in
God.
the opening credits, you are Vader, and you're an unstoppable machine, and that's the
Totally.
coolest shit I've
Amazing.
ever
Right?
experienced
Because
in the game.
Vader is unstoppable, man.
He is
He's
ungodly.
It's
and
scary.
ruthless.
There in one of the video games he like
I'm killing
stops,
younglings to
like,
save
an
my love.
underwater base
Shit.
from flooding
Yeah,
with just his force
exactly.
power.
God.
It's like
You're right. I
Yeah.
made the right
That-
pick, guys. You're right.
he's goaded.
Great pick.
He's absolutely goaded.
Thanks for taking the bullet, so I didn't have to put him on mine.
I wanted Grievous bad, but I wanted Vader
Grievous
more.
is
I
good
wanted
too.
Grievous bad.
There's a lot of cool dudes for this category.
I can't do it.
Power levels are bullshit.
I think we're
I
only
mean, if you
picking
guys-
villains this whole draft. I think.
Well, now I'm wondering, like, are
The
we
best
playing
part of
around? Is everybody getting their Vel pick out of the way this round? It seems like that's the theme.
Tomas, don't do it, bro.
Yeah,
Let
be-
me get it.
Be
Come on,
cool,
do it.
Tomas.
What are you doing, Thomas?
No.
Good thing about it.
Mike, I promise you, I'm not picking yours.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Promise
surprised.
you.
There's a.
'Cause
And
Oh,
there's going to be a theme to a lot of my picks.
All right, I like it.
That's it.
I'm gonna go for villain,
Good
the
idea.
master of Terrakasi
Oh
themselves,
boy,
Gordon Lin.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry.
straight-
I'm not
straight-
familiar. Who?
Straight game picks.
Gordon
She's got a
Lin.
robot arm, bro. She's from the
Yeah.
PS1 fighter.
You own this game, Eric.
Gordon Lin? Who is this?
Arden.
Gordon Lin.
Arden.
Arden.
She's got mad spin attacks.
Yeah.
Man, to fuck you up, bro.
Pretty broke.
Master of the Terrakasi, man.
I was a Jedi Power Battles guy myself, so
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Me too, Eric.
Yeah. All right, Arden Lin, everyone. Arden Lin.
That's so deep.
I thought Thrawn was a reach. All right. I love this round one. This is great. Mike, I think every villain's open to you at this point, pretty much.
Yes. Go ahead, buddy.
I have to take my favorite villain. Thank you, Thomas. I got to go with Darth Maul, my
No.
boy.
I know it.
I knew.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do that to you, buddy.
Makes sense.
I think that character just stole that movie beyond the millions of people that have been waiting for more Star Wars. Just the people that
Yeah.
didn't know what the fuck Star Wars was. Just seeing that dude, and
The scene, man.
I mean,
Dude.
Yeah.
what more?
Yeah.
The marketing hid that, right? Because I remember
Ray Park,
not
yeah.
finding out about it until people saw the movie. My uncle, who the Star Wars fan I keep referencing, saw it the midnight it came, at
Dude.
Joe Play 16. And I remember him saying like the best part was the end with the two-ended lightsaber.
Yep.
Dual Fates,
I
baby.
was like, what?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Dual Fates.
That was
They
for
even did a
Terminator
music video on
2.
MTV with it. Like it
Dual
was
Fates so good.
huge. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
score's so good.
Yeah,
Ray,
I mean-
Ray Park, right?
Yeah, Ray Park. Yeah.
Ray Park, yeah. Martial artist doing martial arts things with two like maybe 2 lines in the whole film, but you
They
know.
gave Darth Maul an earring
man
because
could
Ray
speak.
Park forgot to take it out when they were
Oh,
shooting
that's
the
good.
film,
Fuck yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, he's got an earring." Yep.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Let my boy cook.
There was a wild run. I remember I got a handful of the action figures when episode 1 came out, and they had some cool action figures that came with this little. You put them on a little stand, and they would like say a line from the movie or whatever.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
Darth
that's so
Maul,
cool.
you
Yeah.
could not. Like Darth Maul was the one you could not find. You could
Mhm.
find everything else.
Yeah.
And
They would send like one per store
Yeah.
sometimes. I've heard like wild shit about those.
And you
Running
get
into
the-
Find a way.
toys.
30-plus-year-old guys wait until like 5 a.m. to get out there and go grab their Star Wars haul, you know. I'm with you. And let's just say for Darth
And also
Maul,
me.
like being that 12, 13-year-old kid, whatever, when it came out, and having that like trailer, and then seeing him with the double-sided lightsaber pop out, fucking
That was
mind blown. 'Cause,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah,
what?
that's Yeah, and I say that's like finding out that Arnold was the good guy in T2.
Exactly. So
That
good.
Star Wars moment. You know?
Before Andor, that fight was my favorite Star Wars thing. Like it's such a cool fight.
Yeah.
The way they, I don't know if anyone will pick it like later, but it's just my boy came in. They made the terrible decision of killing him in the first movie, and he's just one of the best Star Wars things for me. I know I haven't seen too much of the. I know he's in some of the animated stuff with robot legs and
Hell
shit or
yeah,
something.
you got robot spider
Real
legs,
good.
baby.
That's cool. That's
Hey,
cool, but
hey.
that's not my mall, man.
Hey,
It's not my
good.
mall of America.
Don't worry about it. It's good. He's still the same.
Thank you, D.
He's still full of hate. He's good.
Maul
good,
is
buddy.
life, baby.
It's a really
Yeah,
big
their
thing,
whole
but we,
planet
you know.
is super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, like some of the Jedi games have that in there for sure. Yeah.
he was the Flavor Flav
is
of
he-
episode 1, Phantom Menace. Okay, like he was the hype master for that.
Oh
film.
god, yeah.
I always thought it was Rick
Needed
Olay,
something to get you over the
pilot.
Jar Jar Binks hill.
Yay!
Worked.
I like Jar Jar Binks.
All right, D.
Ah.
The
Think I know
board is
Ryan's wild
yours.
card.
The final pick of round 1.
So I'll just go ahead and get the greatest villain of all, George Lucas.
Oh my
Ah.
god! I knew this was gonna happen.
Are you doing it in the villain category?
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Did he stutter?
I love it.
No-
This round did
no-
not
no
go the way I
person-
thought it would. It's great.
There isn't a bigger hater of himself than George Lucas, man. He really was suffering from success. And just withheld this property so tight. But when he finally let it go out of his evil bony grasp, we started getting stuff that wasn't Skywalker focused, and it's so great. It's great. I love it. It's a great time to be alive, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Great pick.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I just looked up how to spell Arden Lin. So that's good.
It's like 2 N's, right? On that Lin? 2
There's
N's?
3 Y's. Is it 3 Y's?
No, it's just ARDENLYN.
You spell it wrong. It's just
I love
R,
it.
and then
Yeah. I love that you
one-
defaulted
one
to
of-
I's. That's so great.
I just, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Arden Lin. All right, let's recap round 1. A truly
He
chaotic.
is Eric
round
with an
1.
I.
I am Eric with an I. All right. General Grievous was 1-1 in the villain category for Kayla. Ryan went with Grand Admiral Thrawn in the villain category. Darth Vader for me, my villain. Arden Lin, a villain apparently for Tomas.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
Darth Maul.
See the villain in them alleys, man. She whoop your ass.
Mike got Darth Maul, a kind of a value pick, I would say, with pick number 5 in the villain category, and D coming in hot, coming from 3, George Lucas in the villain category.
The ultimate.
What a
And, all right, so we have someone drafting video games. We have someone drafting meta. We have someone...
I love it. It's so good. And I got fucking Darth Vader. Fuck that.
Yeah, you fucking loser.
Yeah, it's fucking lame.
You're losing the draft, dude.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. Gosh, what a fucking loser.
On cool points.
D, you get to start off round 2. Snaky.
For my droid, I'm gonna do BD1.
BD1.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Good ass droid. That's one of the
He's
best
such
ones.
a good droid. He's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one from the Jedi game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an actual helpful companion droid. It's so great. It's wonderful.
So good.
I love when he gives you stuff. That's pretty good.
List is in shambles.
Yeah.
in champ.
Tomas, if you haven't seen him, he's basically the little Metal Gear that follows you in Guns of the Paper.
Got 2 little legs.
Just that.
He's
got
like
he's got little guy legs.
And in the game, you could customize him the way he looks and different skins, and it's really extensive, man. He's a joy. He's probably my
He's a joy.
Shakes.
Yeah.
See, everyone talks shit about Star Wars, and it's great. Look, everyone loves it.
Look. So mostly I talk shit about the movies.
Yeah.
And again,
right.
we go back to anything Skywalker related. It's but the universe is really cool. There's a lot of fun stuff in it. There's a ton of fun stuff.
All right, Mike, what you got? What's fun to Mike in round 2?
No money, no parts, no deal.
There he goes.
What are you, the Red Guardian? Is that you?
Yes. I'm picking Watto, my boy. I'm picking back-to-back Phantom Menace. That's right.
Yeah, he is.
Let's go.
Getting a lot of mileage out of the movie.
Didn't see Phantom Menace till years after it came out, but had Episode 1 Pod Racer on the N64, and
Yeah.
Watto said 7 different lines, man. And
What
I
a
heard
game.
them 7 lines, bro. And he was spitting bars, my boy Watto, man. He just had, man. I loved going in the shop, getting a new part, man. Getting a new repair droid, some shit. Hell yeah.
Did you ever play the arcade version of the Pod Racer game?
I was gonna ask.
Hell
Can we
yeah.
talk a minute?
Oh,
Talk a minute
man.
for the arcade
What's
cabinet.
you think? What you think?
I wish I could take it
was
home.
No, man. I'm Bullseye Navoir, bro. I almost picked Bullseye Navoir as my hero.
Goddamn.
You guys are giving away all the wild card choices. I was gonna pick Pod Racer arcade game as my wild card.
There's 10,000 characters in this universe, man. I think we're okay on
No,
this
I mean
one.
the cabinet. I was gonna pick the cabinet.
That was his meta pick.
But I'm picking Watto.
Watto dangerous.
The alien / creature category. Tomas,
What
you're
is
up.
he?
He's a no. What he's got?
In the Mechian?
Yeah, he's in the Mechian. Yeah.
I can see a
just a
Gohan
cohesive
situation in
team.
that.
Tidarian.
No.
Tidarian, I think, is maybe.
Tidarian.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Tidarian alloy.
Watto.
Now you do, and I might be wrong, but I think it's Tidarian. What you got, Tomas? What Tidarian do you got for this list?
All right. Staying
For a
on theme.
while.
Gonna pick the man, the myth, the legend, the hero, Dash Rendar.
Hell
Oh,
yeah!
Love it.
Oh,
Man, nothing makes my skin just yum. No, what a horrible feeling.
Shadows Empire. Love that game.
Cool ship. Also, if anyone knows the name.
It was very cool shit.
Outrider, right?
Outrider. Yeah.
Outrider, right? I had that fucking ship.
Maybe spoiling. The Outrider's dope.
It's dope.
Ship.
It's pretty dope.
It's a good ship.
Shadows of the Empire, probably the first game that's ever scared me.
Oh,
When you go into the garbage pit. and
Yeah,
then,
it's scary.
it freaked me out. Like legit.
Bro.
Woo!
Fair.
all right. So I'm going with Glup Shido for mine. No. Where do we go?
You're gonna pull from the
Right
novel
here.
now? Whoa.
It's a deep cut.
I'm gonna
Extended universe.
No, I'm gonna go.
Watto's wife.
I'm going.
Watto's wife.
I don't know how to spell this. Droidica, the destroyer droid.
Oh my god. You
I
took
don't-
mine.
I don't think I spelled that right. I think it's spelled wrong. The destroyer droids from Phantom Menace /
The roly-poly
all the
guys, right?
prequels. The
The all one?
roly-polies. Yeah. They're,
Wow.
Those
they're
guys are
amazing.
dope.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
They just roll up on you. and-
Gotta throw a grenade under there.
Yeah. They're great. Jar Jar
Wow.
takes out like 7 of them. Yeah, the droidicas or destroyer
So cool.
droids. Both names work. I dig those things.
Grenade things were lame, right? Those stupid ass big orbs
Like a death
that they kept
Pokeball.
launching.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah.
was stupid.
You know,
Cool droid though. Cool. Droid.
best droid. Best droid.
I
They
picked
shouldn't have been
Metal
able to be taken out by such stupid weaponry.
Gear. I agree.
They're much cooler than that.
All right. I
Ryan.
think it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I had to. So my first pick was BD1. That was mine, and then my secondary was a Droidica.
Yeah.
So
hell yeah.
that was taken up, and then
Wow.
finally, I'm glad I'm right here. So it's my droid I'd have to choose from my list is K2SO
Hell yeah.
from Rogue One. Yeah, what a Alan Tudyk, what a performance, so good. It was either that or another droid from the Han Solo movie.
It's a good droid. It's a good droid.
Great droid,
Good
Good
droid.
droid is
good
good.
comic
Good droid.
relief.
Good
Yeah,
droid.
it feels like it's been
10
a
years.
long,
Feeling
long
so
time
awake.
ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Since you've drafted.
Yeah.
You picked. Finish up round 2.
You get the double
And I
down
was
though.
so scared because I also had BD1.
Mm.
So I'm going to go with my droid as well.
Oh,
And I'm going to pick BB-8
nice.
because BB-8's cute as fuck, too.
Yeah.
Good droid.
Good droid.
Yeah, I think I like BB-8's. Like BD1's great, like because you get to use him and play him and stuff. But BB-8's just like a great like aesthetic.
fun
I don't know.
design.
It's just a fun design.
And it says so, like, it's so, like, personality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we thought Poe Dameron would be a cool character?
No, just
Remember?
Didn't happen.
Oh.
Didn't.
I'm cry about it again.
All right.
My jacket!
Oh.
They'll be Solid Snake someday, right?
Someday. They're crawling through
Not fair.
the script or whatever he said. All right.
Yeah. Oh, is that real?
Years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, oh
Oh,
yeah.
Isaac's
okay,
supposed to
all
be
right.
Snake.
Man.
Round 2
All right.
concludes with BB-8 in the droid category for Kayla, K2SO droid category for Ryan. I also picked a droid, the Droidica destroyer droid. Dash Rendar was Tomas's hero.
Hell yeah.
Watto was Mike's alien, and BD1 was D's droid. Kayla, you get to start round 3.
Sorry.
Better be.
So now I'm a little,
Go wild card,
Oh,
you know?
yeah, I know, I am a little concerned. I don't know which route
Uh-oh.
to go. I'm gonna go alien or creature.
Mhm, mhm.
Love it.
Williams.
I'm gonna choose another lovely companion in a video game,
Ooh.
Nyx
Nyx.
from Outlaws. which is
Great.
this like little furry otter. What are those other? It's not an amoeba, but those other.
Axolotl.
Like an axolotl?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a furry one of those with legs that also helps you. It's so cute. And you can distract things with it, of course, but
Possibly even
Nix.
more useful than BD1. Possibly.
it is very useful.
An argument could be made. Good pick.
It's really
Nix
cute when you
pretty
ride
high.
on your speeder bike and it like just hangs on to the back and it's like
Flailing.
floating and its
Yeah.
legs are just like hanging off.
Yeah, when that game hits like Game Pass or $20 or something, I highly recommend everyone checking that one out.
Yeah, me too.
Good stuff.
Pew pew.
I guess it's my turn. This is a very
Yeah.
hard decision. Because there's so many amazing alien creatures in Star Wars that just, they just, I don't know, they got something special about them. And I'm gonna pull from a game. It's gonna be Scuba Stev from
Okay.
Jedi Survivor. I loved hearing all his fucking stories and like
Mhm.
just his journey and the betrayal. He like it just it was amazing. He's like this little what is he? What would you call him? He looks like a
Fish? He's a fish,
Titanian.
isn't he?
Everyone's a
is
Titanian.
he like
No, I have no idea what he
I think his species called Scavian. Wait, no, I don't pronounce that. But anyways, he's in this like little
Character named
suit.
Scuba Steve.
No.
It's not.
Scuba
Scuba-
Stev. Completely
Scuba
different.
Stev.
Completely
Scuba
different.
Stev.
Yeah.
And
Come on.
he's great, man. He's great. His backstory is fantastic, and how he gets through the universe and with his crew is hilarious. And you keep on running into him throughout the game, and it's just a joy. It was either that or honorable mention to Babu Freak, but yeah,
Someone else can definitely pick Babu Freak. You can.
yeah.
Can't just be.
No, Scuba Stev is the way to go.
Character named Bob.
Stev is good.
Babu Freak, yeah, he's like this little Italian. I don't know. It sounds
He's a
Italian to
freak.
me.
Yeah, I get it.
That's space racist.
All right.
My face stuck.
I think I gotta. All right. This is my pick. Kayla.
Don't be a bitch.
I think I gotta steal what I think would probably be one of your picks here, but
Ooh.
my girl Ahsoka Tano.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
She's my hero. Just one of the coolest, like more recent characters that Star Wars has created.
Recent?
I mean, Clone Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying that's.
I would say more fleshed out.
Without
know,
a doubt.
yeah.
Yeah, without a
characters,
doubt.
yeah.
And I love how she, like, the prequels did a lot of disservice to Anakin, Obi-Wan, their relationship, etc. And then, like, Ahsoka filled in all of that. Like, through her journey, she really fills in the, like, relationship of, like, what happened during the Clone Wars, why Vader became Vader, why the Jedi had to die, etc., etc. And she's just fucking cool. She's got two lightsabers. One's shorter than the other. One's longer than the other. They're white. She's fucking cool. Rosario Dawson, great casting. Show could have been better, but she's cool. Anyway, yeah. So
We'll always have that episode of Mandalorian that was really good.
Yes, exactly.
No.
And I'm down for her to just like show up in future Mando episodes or whatever. She's just cool.
Ahsoka too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
You could get a game or something.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
Smash cut back to the beginning of the episode.
Tomas, round 3.
What am I gonna pick? Well, seeing as everybody was talking about the ship, I'm gonna pick the Outrider.
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, the Outrider. You got to do it.
Yeah, I do. You get everybody name dropped it like 4 times. So I was like,
Yeah, I mean, you can't have Arden Lynn and Dash Rendar without the Outrider. You just can't. You can't.
No, I gotta look
Bro,
at
I'm
that. I
telling
don't
you.
know what that looked like.
It's like a cooler looking Millennium Falcon, basically. Like it's got
Yeah.
a rounded kind of just looks
Yeah.
cooler than the Millennium Falcon.
It's got this style that is like a little bit unlike Star Wars ships. It's almost has got a Enterprise sort of top in a way, but
Sure.
like not. Yeah, there is a blend of ships. It just looks it's cool, and then it can like the middle part can kind of like rotate.
Yeah.
So like you can kind of look like if you're
It'd be
familiar
like
with the
Blade
ships.
One.
No, it looks like more like a B wing. You know what B wings look like in Star Wars? They're kind of like these vertical kind of ships.
Just giving away all the vehicle options. man.
Sorry. I'm a big
Pretty
vehicle
much.
guy.
So Mike picks
Yeah,
B-wing
it's cool.
for his pick. Right?
Toy was
Oh, we're on to
awesome.
me. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my hero.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
shit.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Damn.
Um,
Yeah.
It's a good dude.
I'm shocked that he came back around again. I thought Obi-Wan would be gobbled up pretty quick. He's just dope, from Alec Guinness to Ewan McGregor. I'm sure he's really good in like the Clone Wars stuff too.
Very good.
I think different voice in that. I'm guessing McGregor's not.
It's not McGregor, but
Correct.
it's one of the best sound-alikes.
Sound-alikes. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Literally.
it's very good.
Yeah, because he's depicted really well in all fronts. Definitely in all the games.
Just an awesome, like, how many times has that character been copied? I'm sure Luke has copied it too, but like just that mentor character that gets introduced and gets slain, so quickly, I'm sure Kurosawa did that first or something like that.
Yeah.
I think the one that perfected, I don't know, like you think of Obi-Wan, and Alec Guinness in the fucking desert and shit. And then shout out to McGregor for like Attack of the Clones, man. That ain't your fault, Ewan. That's not your fault.
Not you, baby.
Not your fault, man.
That's the villain. That's George's fault because he had you standing on a green screen looking like
You get it. You understand?
yeah.
Look, my man got
So-
clean off of heroin to become Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I mean,
I
like,
feel like he made that ending of Revenge of the Sith work with how he handled that shit.
He carried it. I agree, yeah.
And I don't know. He's just, as far as like a Jedi, I really wanted him to be involved in Rey's kind of thing. I thought that would have been cool somehow. I guess Obi-Wan kept to his. He wasn't getting freaky. He wasn't Babu freak.
He's the
no,
Bible freaking.
he was freaky. He was just, he's wrapping it up. Ben Kenobi wraps it up, baby,
I guess, but anyway,
He uses the Force.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think I got the best hero by a mile.
Obi-Wan, good dude. Good dude. The one Jedi who could take out Grievous, Grievous had 6 lightsabers because he killed 6 Jedi, right? And then Obi-Wan showed up.
Grievous had 6 lightsabers because they wanted to sell you 6 lightsabers. That's why he had 6 lightsabers.
Oh, what you got for round 3D?
3D,
Oh, for
baby.
round 3, I'm gonna go with the most metal name for anything ever for my creature. It's the Mythosaur, baby.
Oh,
Mythosaur.
I don't know if I know the Mythosaur. What's the
Well,
Mythosaur?
that's from Mandalorian, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that thing's sick.
They're like, what if we smashed a dragon and a T-Rex and then every other scary thing together into one creature?
Yeah.
I mean,
Monster Hunter. Yeah.
that
Monster
definitely
Hunter
looks
had
like a
a
Monster
baby.
Hunter creature.
That would be
I think I
hey.
hunted this thing.
that would be the craziest thing I've heard.
Round 3 ends with the Mythosaur from D. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the hero, for Mike. The Outrider as Tomas's ship. Ahsoka Tano for my hero. Scuba Stev, the alien, for Ryan. And Nyx, another alien, for Kayla. D, we
They
snake
really
back around.
don't know how to name stuff in this thing anymore. They really just don't know how. All right.
Adam
Wait, Star Wars
Sandler,
is great. I'm sorry.
came
We're
on.
going to name this one the Hobie Doobie.
Oh.
Round 4.
Round 4. What you
Ready?
got, D?
Lightning
Good?
round. Go.
We've never been good.
My pick is going to be in the vehicle category.
Ooh.
I will be nominating the Razor Crest from The Mandalorian.
Razor
Sick.
Crest.
Just it looks good, but it's such a good. It's like a contender for me. I was debating between the Millennium Falcon and this one because it is such a big set piece in that first season, and we just spend so much time just fixing this piece of shit. It's so great. It really. I was like, yo, I'm part of the crew. Go fix the ship. We got to get going to the next thing. We got another episode to have. It just felt so good that it was just consistently the plot hook was like, oh fuck, the ship's broke again. Guess we're landing in a space station to get parts. Oh look, it's the old crew. Hey, what's up, old crew? Love that shit. So good.
Good ship.
Mike, what do you got for round 4?
I'm going to pick my droid. I'm going to pick B2 from Andor. Cute little guy. Just wants to help Cass. Just wants to be around, you know. But when Cass is like, hey, you gotta stay here. You gotta stay with Mom. You know, does it? And it has the pivotal scene at the end with the hologram when he gets kicked over and stuff like that. And just a great little droid. Wanted BB-8. Good pick by Kayla. But I'll take my second favorite droid.
Ryan with the scuba stev backdrop. Very nice. Oh. B2, great droid.
He's a sentient.
Oh, that's his.
That's all it says.
So they can't. They don't even have a race for him. He's just a sentient.
Don't even make a race for the guy. I mean,
love
come
it.
on.
I love it. He
He's
transcends.
a master fisherman.
He transcends race. Tomas, round 4.
BD2.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to go with the droid also. It's from the level that scared Mike in the Nintendo 64 game. I'm picking IG-88.
Oh,
Yeah.
IG's so good.
Yeah.
Good dude. Good droid.
Keeping on brand.
Great.
Remember, his head's his weak spot in the game. You gotta.
Yep.
Sure.
He's so
Gotta
skinny.
plan-
He's so skinny.
He's so sleek. That's why he's such a good assassin droid.
Yeah. He looks cool in that, like, the scene in Empire, too. Like,
Yeah.
he's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was too busy drowning in that level. I guess I never got to see IG.
I think I saw
Eric,
Eric
there's a better
in a boss
idea.
fight like once. The game was hard.
It's our game.
Yeah, that game's rough. That game's hard.
Game show.
All right, Eric.
All right. Yeah, it's me. So I got my hero, my droid, my villain. I'm gonna go with my alien / creature, the Rancor.
Ooh, yeah.
It's just fucking a cool beast. I don't know.
Claymation,
it's
baby.
scary. Yeah, good claymation. Just like kind of like looks like Clayface a little bit. Like I feel like I just feel like the Rancor and Clayface could come from the same like race or something.
Oh, man.
You know?
Mike Flanagan, you listening to this?
Right.
Come on.
Right. Just
Alan
cool.
Tudyk, you listening to this?
Yeah.
Alan
Right.
Tudyk, are you also listening?
Yeah.
I mean, how cool was that toy too? Like, it's just the biggest thing ever.
Amazing.
You know, it just if you can get one, you're the coolest kid on the block. You get the Rancor, and you can my the only toy I had at my grandmother's house was the pig guard
Oh yeah.
guy, and
I think that's
you know,
a Tidarian. I'm just gonna keep
Yes.
using that.
But it was like
I'm gonna be right eventually.
DJ and
He's a
Bebop or
pig
whatever.
man. That's what he is. He's just a
Big
pig
man
guy.
of this.
Big Darien.
my turn. I got a villain. I got a droid. I got an alien.
Got a lot of
Let's
things on the
go
table.
with. Let's go with my hero. My OG pick was Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Mhm.
which I kind of figured would be taken. Kind of go for a little wild card here. A pick, not the wild card category, but Galen
Jar.
Urso.
Mhm.
Does that mean who that is? Okay, from Rogue One.
That's
He
Mads
is,
Mikkelsen's character?
The Mad Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's the man he's pretty much the Oppenheimer of the universe, and he basically built a flaw, basically to make this,
That's not
the
nice,
Death Star
wasn't it?
vulnerable. So that's my deep cut. Yeah, Galen or so.
Love that scene when Mendelsohn like flies down and like the horizon looks so cool and everything. Man.
Looks amazing.
He's that great meme too, like it's a peaceful life, right? Like
Yeah.
it's
Man of your talents.
Yeah.
Farman.
It's really good. Galen Urso, good pick. Kayla, you get to round out round 4.
Excited. I am gonna do my wild card,
Oh, fun.
and
Wild
I'm
card.
going to pick Cad Bane.
Hell yeah.
Cad Bane.
That's the main character from Jedi.
No, that's Cal.
Oh.
No, I won't say that. He's like the blue bounty hunter guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Got
cowboy.
like all the
Mando.
hoses and the
Very cool.
yeah.
Thank
Fun
you.
design.
Good pick.
Oh,
cool
yeah.
guy.
He's cool.
And he shows up in he's like in like Clone Wars, fucking Mando,
Mandalorian.
Like, he's in like 3 different things. It's
Yeah.
They just
So,
love.
I
like,
mean, he's
look,
a bounty hunter, so he's just
We-
gets
We made
around.
this cool design. We got to put this guy in here somewhere.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like
We have the assets. We have the assets already. We could just
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. His voice is cool. I like him.
Yeah.
Cad Bane.
he's got a real
Wild
like
card.
Tom Hardy thing going on.
Yeah, it is.
Great. Cad Vane round 4 out. Galen Urso was Ryan's pick in the hero category. The Rancor was mine in the alien/creature category. Tomas picked IG-88, quite the droid. Mike picked B2, the droid from Andor. And D had the Razor Crest, the ship from The Mandalorian. Round 5 starts with
Yo,
Kayla.
Mando.
Yeah, I get to go again.
You do
Hell yeah.
have
Is Eric
hero
done
and
already?
creature. No, you have hero and droid.
I'm
no,
gonna
you don't. You have
do
hero and vehicle.
vehicle.
That's what you have.
I'm gonna
Dude.
do vehicle, and I'm gonna pick the Silencer.
Ooh, yes.
Kylo Ren's ship.
Yeah.
What a fucking sick.
Oh.
It's
God
got this.
damn it.
Sick.
It's got this TIE Interceptor
Edgelord.
modified look. Oh, it looks so sleek.
I don't
It's
think I
dope
knew
as
what that
shit.
was called. That is a dope ship. Yeah.
I did have to look up the name. I just know it as Kylo Ren's ship, but
Yeah.
the Silencer is also sick.
It's a good name.
That's
Yeah.
a cool name for him.
Looks so
It's a cool ship and it's got a cool name. It's one of my favorites, but I hate him. So, you
I'm
know.
about to say, Kylo's
Um,
such an edge lord, man. He's something fucking.
I
I like
actually
Kylo.
Notice me.
I'm a big fan of Kylo Ren.
Come on, you my chem ass can't see a little bit, some Kylo in you, bro. Come on.
I've grown up, Mike.
He was a young boy too.
He was.
His father took him. All right, he took him.
The problem is his father didn't take him to the parade.
he took his
wanted
father
to.
to the Black Parade.
Oh, that's good stuff. The Silencer. What a cool ship. Ryan, what's your pick?
So I'm gonna do a little something different. I'm gonna do a little honorable mentions first, though. I had a big long list of ships. I was like, man, I just can't do
Giving other
one.
people
Wait,
fuel.
Yeah,
Okay.
wait until the end. We'll do
Okay, all right,
honorable
all right. You're right,
mentions
you're
at
right,
the
you're right.
end.
All right, so my pick.
I'm just about to drop
it-
it.
Kayla coming back on screen.
It was a really hard choice, but the Imperial Superstar Destroyer
Yeah.
is the most motherfucking badass mothership flagship of the Imperial fleet. Dude, it looks like a giant fucking sword. Like this
It's a
floating.
big triangle.
Yeah, it looks like a sword. Like it's a modified like Star Destroyer. It's just the coolest fucking mega ship I've ever seen in Star Wars. It's so cool looking.
From like Return of
Yeah.
the Jedi, right? Like they
Yeah,
down
yeah,
it, right?
man.
During the battle.
God,
of
it's
Endor.
huge. It goes straight into the Death Star. It's so cool, man. Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, that one is sick. It's a good one.
They call it the decimation, by the way,
Ooh,
of class of
That's
ships. So
good, too.
that's a cool sound
that's
ship.
cool. That is sick. We got to run on
You go, Brent.
ships, so I guess I gotta go. I gotta go with my ship. I guess. It's become iconic. It's like a thing you use to describe other things. It's the Death Star. You know, like the
Yeah.
Death Star.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is
Man.
it's fucking-
Overhyped.
Man.
It blows up planets, guys. It's the Vegeta of ships. You know.
Which
Vegeta,
means it's
Vegeta never
back
blew
to
up a
death.
planet.
You know what the Goku of ships is?
I don't know
I
what
thought you were
ship
picking the
doesn't
Goku.
care about his son.
The silencer.
The silence. Oh, I don't know. I think the Death Star is dope. The second one's cool too. It's like, you know, in pieces. Tomas, what you got?
Oh, it's me now?
Yeah.
All right. I've thought about Alien for a minute now.
Mm.
I'm gonna pick the Sarlacc that ate Boba Fett.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Classic pick.
Dune wants to a lawsuit with you. Okay.
Hey, whoa.
I like the spelling of
Came out on the
Sarlacc.
internet now.
You know?
Yeah.
It is Shaolu.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
just-
the cool-
yeah.
The coolest thing ever was just like, just the what if before we even knew what happened, or read the encyclopedia what happened to Boba Fett, and just being basically, did he die in the Sarlacc pit? But with his armor though, and then
Impenetrable, yeah.
impenetrable, then so cool.
And then that show
Deep
happened,
lore
you know?
cuts.
No, it didn't
Canon.
happen. It was so bad, everyone. It was so bad.
Mike, you're up next. You can draft the Book of Boba Fett in the wild card category. It's possible.
Good.
No, I'm gonna pick my vehicle here.
Right.
A lot of great, like Ryan was saying, a lot of great vehicles. My favorite is the Fondor.
There it is.
What was it?
I'm picking the Fondor from Andor.
Andor.
This was Stellan Skarsgård's ship, the one that he gets
Andor.
away from that big, like, Star
Oh,
Destroyer
yeah,
trying to, like, pull
yeah.
him in. And it's a hull craft. It's just a big hunker, but it's like for the Star Wars stat nerds out there, I guess it's like the fastest craft of like that size in that class. Nothing beats it, I guess. And it has those really cool fucking like, it's got like lightsabers that come out of the fucking sides of it and shit. And it's like when the tractor beam's pulling him in, he's got like bombs that they're whatever, those little landmines to destroy the fucking tractor beam and shit. It's
So cool.
fucking dope.
And the Fondor. What a...
Yeah, it looks sick as hell.
It is like
It's like
Yeah,
the
it's really
perfect crap, like
cool.
getaway crap. He's got like oil slicks, basically. Like he's the Mach 5 like gadgets.
Spy
on this
Hunter.
fucking
Yeah,
thing.
hell yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like it's like
Rock and roll
DeLorean,
racing.
like wings almost. Like I don't know. So cool.
It's not the prettiest, but it's the fucking coolest.
Man. Stellan Skarsgård. What a guy. You know?
Man, that looks cool.
D, round 5 goes to you.
We started with Edge. We're gonna end with Edge. My hero is Starkiller.
Ooh,
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Starkiller.
Yeah.
Of Force Awakens fame, or Force Unleashed fame, yeah? Right? Yeah.
Force Unleashed.
Force Unleashed, yeah.
1 and 2. Also, the
Not-
voice of Darth Maul,
Mhm.
that actor,
Yeah.
in the animated stuff.
Oh,
Not to be
nice. Is that guy's name
not to
Chase?
be confused with
I don't know.
not to be confused with Luke Starkiller, right? And deep cut. No.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
It's a reference.
Ooh.
It's a reference to the original name.
Right. And then they brought it back with Starkiller Base.
Mhm.
So cool.
Yeah.
Starkiller is a good term. Death Star, also a cool term. You know?
It was really fun to
Who's
play
giving
as
out-
him in
Who's
those
giving
games.
out these surnames, man?
Well, Ray just picks her own, so I think you could just pick
just
whichever
take
one
it.
you want. Yeah. I think
How do you wanna
Han
come
Solo
off as
did the
the
same
friendly
thing in
person?
Solo, Star Wars story.
Go get him, Han Solo.
All right. Round 5. Kayla picked the Silencer, Kylo Ren's ship. Ryan picked the Super Star Destroyer in the ship category. Round 5 was the ship round. I was the Death Star. Tomas went with Sarlacc like a fucking loser. No, Sarlacc.
Hey, get him.
The Fondor. You guys remember
Sarlacc
the
was rough.
Fondor? That was
Fond
Mike's
ship.
pick.
You do now.
It's dope. How do you
Yeah.
guys not remember that scene? It was fucking
Yeah.
great.
I
had
had
to
to look
the
it up,
name of
but
it.
it's dope.
Yeah.
It is dope. The Fondor and D went with Star Killer in the hero category. Last round, guys. D, you get to start it off.
Do it.
Bring it home.
For my trap card, my wild card, Princess Leia's costume.
Okay, the slave
goes.
outfit.
Slave Leia.
Yep, slave Leia
Oh,
outfit.
Leia. Nice.
See,
And
I did it
Very
vaguely because you immediately thought of the thing. I didn't even have to
He's
say
right. I mean, he's right. We didn't go with any of her white looks or anything, Oh man. Oh.
her in the parka,
Right.
on Hoth. That's what you were going with.
it. Hoth.
Leia La Parka. That's what they used to call it.
I choose the entire planet Hoth.
Hoth is actually
Unless
really great.
chooses every Hoth level of every star.
Oh no.
Did you know that's a fully artificial winter climate?
What?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, they fuck shit up on Hoth because it used to be
I'm a Hoth guy,
planet.
bro. All right.
Damn.
So I'm not for
Hey,
God.
man, it's too hot. Put a few ice cubes in there.
Mike, your
Hot,
final
hot.
pick of the draft, the Star Wars draft.
The wild card.
My wild card is Nemec's Manifesto from Andor. Nemec is a character that Andor meets before that big heist, and he's really into the rebellion. And Evan Moss Bacharach character says to Andor, like, "Yeah, he's writing a manifesto, cousin." And then Andor keeps possession of it because later on Nemec gets crushed by a stack of Imperial money, which is the most poetic way for that dude to die. But then at the end, I think it's either the penultimate episode or the last episode when it's the night before everything's going to go down, and Andor's listening to it to an audio log recording, and it's I don't know, man. It's the best thing in Star Wars. It made the whole thing click for me of okay, I get the rebellion finally. Something that's never really yeah, you see the Death Star blow stuff up, and you see just them having it by the balls already, but Andor makes you feel man, yeah, they had to fucking scrape and work for this. And when he says tyranny takes massive effort, it has weak points, it leaks, it only takes every little act gets us closer and closer. And I don't know, it gets me fired up, man. I love that shit. And Andor is the best. I almost went straight Andor L6.
Almost.
But,
I see a theme.
I did 3 and 3. I did Phantom Menace and
In Andor.
Also known as the Trail of Political Consciousness. Nemec's Manifesto rolls off the tongue a little better.
It's pretty sick.
Tomas, you got any manifestos for us?
No, I don't. I've been rolling this one in my head. I mean, there's obvious one. I posted a couple of good ones from wild cards on our on our chats already, but I think I'm gonna try to keep a little bit more on theme. Most of my things were picked from video game oriented Star Wars things, other than the Sarlacc pit. But I'm gonna pick
Star Wars arcade machine. You fight Boba Fett,
Yeah.
and he fucking goes into that Sarlacc.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stay 110% on theme then. I'm gonna pick the Star Wars Pod Racer arcade cabinet.
Oh,
That's my wild card.
man.
Hell yeah. It's so cool, man, to just have those like lawnmower
Yeah.
controlled.
Oh, it's so much more fun.
Man, you just made this this cell in the in the Excel spreadsheet very long, Thomas. Way to go.
God damn.
Okay. All right. So me, huh? I've got my wild
You're
card.
gonna say Death Star 2?
Yeah. My wild card is Death Star 2. No, I'm going with
Got him.
the Force, guys. You ever fucking heard of it?
Oh, man.
The
come
Force
on.
is my wild
Midichlorian.
card.
Ooh, it's just
Ooh.
midi chlorines. It's just weird chemicals and
It's
I might have
just
it.
bacteria.
Put them all on my face. Put all the
just
metachlorians
bacteria.
all over me. Do it. Check my blood, guys.
Skeet the midichlorians on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Force, man, it's cool. The Force is cool. You can choke people. You can push people. You can Jedi mind trick. It's fucking dope.
They don't do enough with it.
I
Don't
mean,
do enough with
they're
it.
like-
That's why the games and the
in
animated
all of
stuff
the
so cool.
all of the media, has anyone ripped somebody in half with the Force?
Yeah.
Okay.
probably
Where?
droids.
Pretty sure that
Lot of
Darth Vader
droids.
level, like you're
Yeah.
ripping Wookiees in half. Like
Okay.
you
I
have
mean,
psyops.
like-
You
like
have
you
the powers
are-
of like
They,
psyops to mind
they
game
absolutely
conspiracy, and, like,
cut
you're just,
Snope in half
slinging-
with
They should just make an
lightsaber.
R-rated Star Wars and just like go nuts with.
Well, you want him to like
Force.
Homelander somebody? Like,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I
do.
Darth Homelander.
Why not,
I
man?
do.
oh my
I mean,
god.
Was it?
I mean, that's never going to happen. But I mean,
No.
we can use our imaginations. We know it's dope. We know it's cool. Like,
That's what
Like, why isn't somebody
Books are
just
for.
rocked like 20 lightsabers with all their force power and just go, "Bleh,"
Because it's
fuck
hard.
shit up?
Grievous,
It
baby.
takes-
Okay.
He's the most. He's
Okay.
He's the
I mean,
only
he's got
one who can
4.
do that many.
takes
And
training.
he was kind of sick. He like takes people's like lightsabers, like, you know, that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
It is cool. The coolest.
My wild
first
card
round pick.
is I thought about it. What could I do? You know, Star Wars is known for its quotes. You
Mm.
know, I don't know anyone here that doesn't know a Star Wars quote. I'm pretty
Mm.
sure you know everything.
Credits
I-
will do.
You know,
Drinking
I
it.
gotta blame Mandalorian. Me and
That's right.
Isadora say this one almost daily. I have spoken.
I have
Like
spoken.
it's the most fucking hilarious thing ever. The way this guy speaks. I forget his actual name, but yeah,
Played
I
by
just
Nick Nolte.
yeah, it just what an amusing way to speak. Great, it's funny, but I have spoken. Yep.
I have spoken. Good pick. Good, great wild card. I was going to shout him out at the
Yeah.
end. Of the one.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
And last but not least,
Kayla.
There we go. Take us home.
last pick in the Star Wars draft, 2025.
My last pick is the hero. And
Ooh.
I really think that this is a good final pick. It's Captain Rex.
Hell yeah, Captain Rex is
Um,
dope.
strong pick.
Yeah. The clone who is the like commander. I don't know, captain, obviously. He's the captain of all of the clones. For Anakin and Ahsoka and Obi-Wan. So it's like the whole you know, big turning point with the Order 66, right? Is that it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Keep
They
going.
obviously
Roll.
don't turn, or they do and yet find a way to get out of it. So Clone Wars are obviously my favorite. So Captain Rex, cool ass helmet too.
Pretty
yeah.
sick.
Love Captain Rex.
Love seeing him like
All right.
that he gets to get old. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
Yeah.
One of the only
Captain
ones.
does who?
Yep, that's
Go on.
who. Let's recap, everyone. Kayla drafted General Grievous, BB-8, Nix, Cad Bane, the Silencer, and Captain Rex, Ryan got Grand Admiral Thrawn, K2SO, Scuba Stev, Galen Urso, Superstar Destroyer, and I have spoken. The quote, I have spoken. I picked Darth Vader, the Droidica, Ahsoka Tano, the Rancor, Death Star, and the Force. Tomas with Arden Lin. Could have got that one in round 6, I think. Dash Rendar, the Outrider, IG-88, Sarlacc, and Star Wars Podracer Arcade Cabinet. Mike drafted Darth Maul, Watto, Obi-Wan Kenobi, B2, the Fondor, and Nemec's Manifesto. And D.
That just sounds sick.
Yeah, Nemec's Manifesto is fun. George Lucas was drafted in this draft by D. BD1, the Mythosaur, the Razor Crest, Star Killer, and Slave Leia outfit. I love it.
Looking forward to that Mythosaur DLC.
In my
Crossover. Make a sick glaive out of it.
Actually, when you harvest its bones, you can actually make this thing called a vibro blade, and actually is the same density as the lightsabers. You can fight a lightsaber with a vibro blade.
Saber Azumakawa.
Lucas is in the chat with us?
You forgot.
Jesus.
You didn't put your glasses up.
Man,
There
great
it
draft.
is.
We did it.
Good draft.
It's a draft.
I really like mine.
Yeah.
All right, honorable
that's
mentions.
good.
Jean-Claude Van Damme or 2D2.
No, get out of here.
No one picked the X-wing, like the.
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that.
Nah,
TIE
bro.
Fighter,
No,
like
no
the
Han
TIE
Solos.
Interceptor is fucking dope. I like that.
Dude,
shit.
TIE
I
Interceptor is
almost
so
just
cool.
wanted to put like the sound of them, you know, like
Mhm.
oh,
Yeah.
love the sound.
Lightsabers,
Yeah.
just in general, you know, lightsabers are
Mhm.
fucking dope, right?
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
There's so many cool ships. I had a giant list of ships. I had the TIE Interceptor. I'm glad Kayla picked the fucking Kylo Ren ship though, because it is a sick looking ship. I really like the A-wing.
A-Wing's my
really
favorite. I love it.
Really clean, compact, cool looking ship. I mean, even play Rogue Squadron because I mean, what a fucking game, right?
The Naboo
Amazing.
Starfighter is cool too. The
Mhm.
yellow ones, those are cool. I like those.
I don't.
What are we considering AT-ATs? Is that a ship?
Vehicle,
Vehicle.
Yeah.
Wild card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
dope.
cool.
Speeders, you know, those are great.
Oh yeah, the sand speeder's so cool. The speeder bikes in Jedi are so dope.
Yeah.
The wheel that Grievous gets on in Revenge
Oh,
of the Sith,
yeah.
he just gets on the
Yeah,
wheel. It's
dude.
It's on a Beyblade. And
Yeah, he
fucking-
does. It's so great.
So good, man.
It's so great.
He just gets the weirdest shit. I love it.
I'm so happy
He's
that
so
Grievous is 1-1.
Yeah.
It's so good.
What
I
is
feel- I feel
Vader's
like
ship
Star-
at, like when he's like visiting places? It's like got those big.
Well, yeah, it's like a
elephant
giant
wings,
Yeah.
monolith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lambda shuttle.
the tri-wing ship.
Lambda
Oh,
shuttle.
Man,
Yeah.
I love that thing.
I had
love
that on
big
my
jump.
list. Yeah.
I always wanted that as a toy, and I couldn't find one. And there's like the old school one, like you know the set from the 80s or 70s, the toys, and it was so big too that ship that I never got my hands on it. But yeah, it was awesome.
The
On
Mon
My,
races in
Calamari
general,
as a
Oh, yeah.
race. I love the
Yeah.
Mon
on Calamari are
Yeah.
dope.
I forgot about those guys.
It's a trap as
Ventress.
a
Yeah.
quote is so fun.
That's one of my
Yeah.
quotes. Yeah.
Yeah.
For wild card, I also had Golden Pepsi Yoda. Does anybody remember
Yo.
like?
Oh, yeah.
That was the
when-
contest, right?
when the
That
the
was
Phantom
$1 million
Menace.
can.
I
Yeah.
only know one guy. There's this kid. The only person who remembers him is Eric. Remember Daniel Keaton?
Oh yeah,
I remember him.
Yeah,
Remember in his room, his mom just bought him like everything. So like he had all these billion Pepsis, and she bought him so many Pepsi like things. He ended up getting a golden Yoda. It was all dented
Man,
and busted up and shit.
Wow, you're unlocking memories I haven't thought
Yeah.
about in like 30 years.
I
Jesus.
remember. I remember he had a model of the Epion from
Yeah,
the
dude.
Wing,
Oh my god.
and I can't tell you how many times I was at his house where like the wind from the window just knocked that motherfucker over. On the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
That's hilarious. I forgot about that. Yeah, Golden Pepsi Yoda, hilarious, but also cool promotion.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, very
the
good tie-in.
marketing for Phantom Menace in general was so crazy. You had Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and like
They had to
every
be there.
fucking place,
Everything,
like
man.
everywhere you went, you were hit with it. I've
They
never
had to
seen
be there.
anything like it since. Really, it's like, man, what a time.
And still, you were talking about because we were releasing Revenge of the Sith, and I still think one of the best lightsaber battles, was Obi-Wan Kenobi versus, Anakin. That was great. The Heroes, I forget what the actual song name is, but it's a great
Still
lightsaber
got
battle.
a lot of memes out
Lava
of it. too.
Heroes.
Yeah.
Lava Heroes.
Lava Heroes.
And then being able to see him actually get made the way he, kind of gruesome for Star Wars a little bit,
Oh yeah.
I hate you.
The PS2 Revenge of the Sith game, and it's not great, but you get to do the lightsaber duel, and it's fucking it kicks ass. It's really
I was gonna say that's where they put the money.
really good.
That's where they put the talent at.
and the
I'm,
Yoda.
like,
There's a
still
Yoda
waiting
level
for-
too. That's really cool.
The Knights of the Old Republic to get
Yeah.
remade, right?
Yeah.
I hope
Remake.
so. I really do. That would be so stellar.
I want it so bad.
Oh,
I don't
shout
think
out.
that-
Talking about video games. Like, we're just seeing how hard Shadow's Empire was. Did anyone play the fucking Super Nintendo Star Wars games?
Oh yeah.
Super
They were really hard.
Empire Strikes Back was the hardest fucking game in the world, man.
All games on those systems are hard as fuck.
So hard.
I can't play
No,
them.
Jesus.
For literally no reason. Why couldn't I beat
Right.
Lion King, guys? Why couldn't I fucking beat Lion King?
I beat Lion King
I
on
beat the
Game
fuck
Gear,
out of
motherfucker. Yeah.
Impossible.
I
game to
owned
beat.
the Lion King, so I got good at it.
Aladdin was really hard too. Remember Aladdin?
Oh,
Oh my
Aladdin
god.
was
I
Dick.
never beat Aladdin.
Super hard.
Mega one's rough. Super Nintendo's the way to go. For
Yeah.
Super
Aladdin.
Nintendo 1 for Aladdin was beatable.
Yeah, I don't think it came out.
All
on
right,
Game
Disney
Gear.
Draft. Here we go. Okay.
I got
Um,
one more shout out.
I got a lot.
The Jawas.
Oh,
Udidi.
yeah.
Those are cool.
I like the Jawas.
Those are
Yeah.
my favorite guys.
absolutely.
Tusken Raiders.
The Jawa?
The Sand People.
Yeah.
Rotini.
They can come to the cookout. They can come to the cookout.
yeah.
They can come.
But maybe my favorite thing in Star Wars is the pod racers. They're so fucking cool.
Mm.
They're made out of just fucking engines that they find that crashed when the fucking like all the big fucking Star Destroyers were being blown up and shit like that. Like they're so cool.
Yeah,
fucking,
man.
I've always been
cool,
saying,
though.
for years, I've been saying I want a Days of Thunder fucking pod racer
Oh
movie.
my
Give me
god.
fucking Toll Trickle as, bring Cruise in, Space Tom
Tom Cruise gonna be in there.
Like,
It's gonna be-
Oh, yeah. Tom Cruise will
I-
build an actual pod racer and like learn to fly
Yes.
it. Like,
He'll do all of his own stunts.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Looks into the camera. He's like, we figured out cold fusion so I can do my own stunts with pod
Jesus.
racer.
Yes.
I know we're getting off C2E2, about a week now, but have you guys ever thought about, I don't know who's ever thought about, like, actually going to a Star Wars celebration?
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, in a heartbeat.
Like, it just seems like a
Okay.
near impossible thing to, like, go do and actually be able to, because, I don't know, maybe they sell out. I've never really looked into it before, but that'd be
That's
such a
happening
cool
like
thing to
next
do.
week or something like that. Right?
In Japan, right? Isn't Japan
Oh.
this year?
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Oh, wow.
have all
Rotate it.
kinds of
It's everywhere?
Star
Okay.
Wars celebration like things. Like
Got
there's
it.
one in Chicago.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but I think the official
There's-
one they rotate cities. I think you're right, Ryan.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
Japan.
Yeah.
Which is curious. Yeah, I'd love to go to one. It's just, every big convention like that's very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's not hard?
I don't like big groups. So.
Please.
The medal on
tell.
Princess Leia.
Oh. Yeah, Han Solo, Frozen, and Carbonite.
Hey, I read
Okay.
Carrie
also-
Fisher's Princess Diaries. There's some hot takes in that.
Oh,
Oh, sure.
All
Alright.
about that.
He was wild.
So,
yeah,
Yeah.
fun life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All I gotta
you know
say
what
is
else
Harrison
has a hot
Ford. kind of a gray area guy. I'm just saying, put it out there.
You don't say.
Oh yeah,
Green
we
light,
all
Harrison
knew.
Ford.
I disagree. We all know Harrison Ford's a real stand-up guy.
But
I have turned my leaf on Harrison Ford.
yeah, okay,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Shrinking so good.
You'll love them now.
yeah.
I do.
It's hard to hate it, but
I hated him. I hated
Yeah.
him.
yeah.
I hated Harrison Ford. But even like in that, it's not a Ford commercial. What is the
Oh, it's a
the
Jeep-
Super Bowl
Jeep
commercial that he's
commercial, I
in?
think,
That
yeah.
he is like, I love this car, even though my name is Ford. I don't know what the real car is,
I think it's a Jeep.
but
It's like a Chevy
Yeah.
F-150 or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just find him like better now.
He's better. He's better now.
He just had to go
He's
to
not
therapy,
so, like-
you know?
Swaggerish.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's more just down to earth.
Never
Yeah.
liked
People are
Han
allowed
Solo.
to change.
I never liked Han Solo.
I like
Nope.
Lando better, I think, in comparison, you know, if you're gonna like
I think I like Indy.
Favorite Han
Indy the
Solo
most.
scene? When he dies.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Same.
Did you guys like the Solo movie?
I did.
I never saw
It's
it.
a
Yeah.
fun
I
enjoyed
heist
it.
movie.
I've watched it. I don't remember much of it.
It's talking about Darth Maul. I thought they were going to pay off that later on at the very end scene of that movie.
That's
With
right. Darth Maul is in that movie, isn't he?
for
he's
that
in a
brief
hologram.
second. Yeah, he's an hologram.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, they're setting some up. And
Well,
Alright.
it's all about the
Yeah.
animated shit. So
Yeah.
I like that actor a lot, and I it sucks that movie kind of ruined his career. It
Yeah.
seemed.
yeah,
I love him in
I-
Hail Caesar. He was so good in Hail
Yeah.
Caesar. Yeah.
Hell,
Alden
Caesar.
Ehrenreich. What a name, you know?
Wasn't his fault.
I knew that's how we'd end this pod, you know? Alden
Yeah,
Solo.
Ehrenreich.
Solo.
Good stuff.
No, watch Star Wars Visions. No, don't end on him. Star Wars Visions. Watch all the
Yes.
Visions.
Yes, watch
Yes,
Star
Steve,
Wars
thank you.
Visions. That is
Someone should have picked Visions. I'm upset with myself that,
Right.
that I did.
Okay.
Hey, Kayla
Visions
shouted
is
it out
fucking-
earlier. She had every opportunity
Oh,
to
she
draft
did.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not during the draft,
Okay.
before the draft.
We shouted out a lot.
Yeah.
of
I want
stuff
to
during
leave
the
with
draft.
this. What got everyone really into Star Wars here? Like, what was the one thing that
Nothing.
just like, okay, I'm gonna check it out.
The opening scene of A New Hope on VHS, just
Yeah.
I think I owned it on VHS, popped it in. Holy shit, there's a space battle and a bunch of dudes in a hallway getting shot up with lasers. I'm in. And then Darth Vader
Pretty cool.
shows up. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
remember-
Vader.
Theater.
Vader's cool. I remember seeing like the re-releases of like the original trilogy, like in
Yeah.
theaters. I think I was smoking weed
Oh,
back
Empire.
then too, so they were probably extra good. But I always just remembering, man, like space battles. Like, man, I just kind of wish they were Gundams.
Yeah. Amazing. D? Kayla?
That's a hard question. I don't really know. I
Okay.
don't know.
Still not quite there.
Vader's an answer. I was trying to think of like what is my first memory of Star Wars. Do I remember episode 1 like when it came out, or was it more episode 2
Clones, baby.
that I remember?
They attack
Oh.
it.
The movies were always there for me, but like really getting into it is probably, I don't know if it was like Game Informer is one of the video game fucking, magazines at the time. They just had this cool ass picture of Boba Fett with like his laser pointing at you, and I was like,
Bounty
wow,
hunter.
this guy looks so cool. And maybe a Shadows Empire, I don't know, but yeah.
I wanted that Django Fett game to be good so
Mm.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It wasn't great.
I wanted
Bounty
to
I
Hunter,
try
rented
shout out
it.
to Bounty
It was not good.
Yeah. Django's dope.
Wasn't there a
guys,
game in
it's
development?
just-
for, like,
It's just lightsabers, guys. It's just lightsabers for me.
Hell
Yeah, that's a
earliest
good
memory-
answer. I like
My
that.
earliest memory was like my
Force,
uncle was like,
lightsabers.
yeah, my uncle was like, here, this is a toy. It does this. Swoop. Whoa.
The noise
And
that they
then-
would make.
Yeah.
Larry would always do that. Yeah.
Whoa,
He would
whoa,
always
whoa,
be-
whoa.
You know, I'm the little sister, so I would get, like hit a lot
Oh,
with
no.
things to that noise. Not hard.
Early-
You know, it
earliest
was
memory.
just roughhousing.
Do you guys remember that game that got canceled, but they showed like a trailer for it where it was, I think it was you were supposed to be like Boba Fett going
Yeah,
into
that's what I was thinking.
50.99 or something.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
I wish they would have.
That
Yeah.
looked fucking cool, but it didn't happen.
Hey, they don't like when things look cool. They'll
I
stop it.
know. I know.
We got lucky with Jedi Survivor.
Jedi Survivor
No,
is
yeah.
a diamond rough for me. I absolutely adore that series. I know it's kind of weird. Maybe it's not needed, but like I really hope they fucking do a live action of it because they have him right there, Cal Kestis.
Right.
Do it.
He's so
I love starts the M on top of my head. The girl, the Marin.
Oh, Mirren.
Man, their
Mirren.
love story in
Great.
Survivor, that scene when they're like, I'm kissing you, they did a little play on it, you know what I mean? Not for good luck, but you know what I mean? And it was so cool. Such a action-packed fucking game. Loved it. Sorry.
You keep
Those
saying
are
Survivor,
the best
and I
games. Like
hear
you
Survivor.
are a force user in those games. You feel so
Yeah.
good. So badass.
So good.
Love it.
More force in games.
Force.
Less forcing
The
game.
Force. You should all drafted it, but I did. That was the Star Wars draft,
Low-hanging fruit.
everyone. Episode 191 of the Machine of Nonsense. We are barreling towards episode 200, and boy, do I have a fun surprise for episode 200. I'm gonna tease it like that and not say anything else. We got 8 more episodes before now and then, but episode 200 is gonna be great. All right, guys. Episode 191 is in the books. We drafted Star Wars. I did it the best, but the rest tried
No, you didn't.
really hard.
Might as well
Good.
pick Han Solo, bro.
Go and check out Revenge of the Sith, coming back to theaters for a short time. It's 20 years old. It's a fun movie.
Watch the final scene.
There it is.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right. We are getting out of
Play
here,
Bluebird.
and we're saying, I don't know, may the Force be with you, right? Let's do it.
May the force be
The
with you.
Bulba never loses.
Dun, 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 dun,
Bulba
dun,
always wins.
They killed Mace Windu because he was too strong. He was too strong. That's why they killed Mace Windu.